What's up guys, I'm Sean. Next mod on my E92 M3 is removing more weight. I'm going with a sunroof delete. So I bought this car used, and what I really wanted was a manual and a coupe and an LCI and also the carbon fiber roof. I got my first three options, but unfortunately this has a sunroof, so I'm going to get rid of it with a Nelson Racing Wheel sunroof delete. I've done this before on my E46 M3, and I actually added a real carbon fiber roof on my E90 335 almost a decade ago. So I know what's involved with adding a carbon fiber roof, removing the front windshield, removing the rear glass, drilling out the spot welds, chiseling out the metal roof, and then gluing on the carbon fiber roof. That's a lot of work, and it's not worth the 3 or 4K. So this time I'm just going to go with a sunroof delete. It's a lot easier to do and about 8 to 10 times cheaper than an actual carbon fiber roof. First step is to remove the headliner. There's plenty of DIYs online, so it's pretty straightforward. To drop the headliner, you actually don't have to remove the B pillar at all. Just use a plastic pry tool and gently pry around this to get it over the B pillar, because the headliner actually doesn't go that deep. And the B pillar is hard to remove, so you don't even have to remove it at all on both sides. So the best way to get the headliner out is with two people, one on the other side and one on this side. You don't have to remove the seat, just fold down the seats flat. And again, use two people and gently wiggle it out through the passenger side. You don't want to force it out because you could bend or break the headliner. The headliner's out. Now it's time to remove the sunroof cassette. There's a few 10mm bolts all around and a Torx T30 in a few places. And then pull off the drains on all four corners. So I pulled out the sunroof cassette with a helper, going through the passenger side just like the headliner. Now it's time to weigh it. The entire sunroof cassette is about 31 or 32 pounds. Now it's time to weigh the sunroof delete, carbon fiber. This one is about 4 pounds. Now it's time to do a test fit. Fits nice and snug. Of course I need to screw it in, but if I push it up, then it'll be a little bit more flush. For a more flush fit, you can remove this little gasket that came with it and replace this gasket with some silicone gasket maker to prevent water from going in. Now removing the weather strip gasket that came with the sunroof delete to try to make it sit more flush. You have to reuse the 10mm factory bolts on most of it, on the front and on the side, but on the back you have to drill 4 holes, but make sure you use a tiny drill and screw, because you don't want to drill through your roof. NRW recommends maybe self-tapping screws that are shorter than 10mm. This is what I'm going to use. It's actually longer than 10mm. I already used the hole punch and marked my holes. I just have a bolt right here, and I'm using that screw just so I can drill into the roof so it doesn't puncture the roof. And then once I have the hole drilled out, then I'm going to use a few washers and hand tighten it just so this thing doesn't puncture through the roof. Alright, the back 5 holes of the sunroof delete panel has been drilled. The weather stripping removed. Now we're going to use some black adhesive sealant gasket maker, some latex gloves, and some paper towels because it could get a little messy. One option is to put masking tape all around the roof and all around the sunroof delete panel so it doesn't get as messy, but that's a little bit more work. I'm just going to install it and then wipe off the excess immediately. I already cleaned the sunroof delete and I cleaned the roof, and I'm going to run a bead of this gasket maker all around. I use the entire tube to put a thin bead all around. Now it's time to install it. Alright, all the hardware has been installed and tightened down. Back here as well. So I use self-tapping with a few washers to make sure it doesn't puncture through the roof. So this is all installed. Let's look at the top. This is how it looks from the top. So I'm going to add a little bit more gasket maker in between the sunroof delete and the car. I added an extra bead of gasket maker all around on the top side, and I ran my finger through it, and then I cleaned it up with a paper towel and a little bit of rubbing alcohol. So now it's definitely going to be weatherproof. And this sunroof delete is a really snug fit, so there's not much gap for the gasket maker. It takes about an hour for the gasket maker to dry, but 24 hours to fully cure. Alright, now I'm going to remove this slider so I can reinstall it to the headliner and then reinstall it into the car. Obviously you're going to lose these rails because the rails are with the sunroof cassette. I just want the sunroof shade to go with the headliner so there's not an empty spot. So on each side of the sunroof shade is a little tab right there. See that right there? You can move this back. Do it on all four corners. See, I just pry this off on this side. I'm gonna do over here. This metal piece right here hits this, so it stops it from sliding all the way back. So if you use a pry bar and gently press down and get it underneath this piece, then it'll clear. And now just move that little thing, same thing, and this whole thing will come off. There it is. There really isn't a good way to install this because you lose the sliders from the sunroof cassette. So I think what I did a decade ago when I did it to my 335 when I did the carbon fiber roof is I just laid the sunroof shade panel on top of the headliner, and I probably just Gorilla taped the inside. You can always buy a non-sunroof headliner, but it's hard to come by and it's not cheap. I'm reinstalling the felt gasket, and again, this normally slides into the sunroof cassette, but in this case we don't have it, but I'm going to reinstall it onto the headliner. Just put a bunch of Gorilla tape all around, so let's flip it and see how it looks. Not bad. Beats spending several $100s on a new headliner. Alright, now it's time to reinstall it into the car. Looking at the headliner center dome light, when you remove the sunroof cassette, you lose the area where the Velcro would stick to the cassette to hold this up. So to get creative, I ran a zip tie through the roof beam bar and then another zip tie to that, so I can at least hold up this bracket so it doesn't sag as much. Alright guys, that's a wrap. NRW sunroof delete installed. Full carbon fiber, no fiberglass whatsoever. I installed some RTV silicone caulking all around just to make sure there are no leaks for water entry. And the factory sunroof headliner I put back on. Everything fits nice and cleanly. I never really use the sunroof. I actually don't like it. Removing 30 pounds from the roof of the car, it's going to definitely help with handling. And a lighter car is going to brake better, accelerate better, and handle better. So now I gotta wash my car. It's really dirty. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Removing 30 to 35 pounds from the roof of the car may not seem like much, but for visual aid purposes, imagine strapping this 35-pound plate on the roof of your car. That will be a big difference.